Meditation on body sensations.
In the initial instructions for the sitting meditation, we talked about using hearing as an object of meditation and using the breath as a way to connect to our present moment's experience without strain and without struggle. As you are sitting, feeling the breath or listening to sound, you may find that sensations arise in the body in a way that is strong enough to take your attention away from the breath, so that the sensations have become the predominant experience of the moment. At that time, rather than struggle, try to push away the sensation to get back to the breath, let go of the awareness of the breath entirely. Allow your attention to settle fully on the experience of the sensation. This becomes the new meditation object. You can make a quiet mental note of just what you're experiencing in that moment. Pain, itching, vibration, tingling. You don't have to struggle in any way for the right word. If a word comes to you that is truthful, that bears a relationship to what you're actually experiencing, then you can use it in the same way you've used the mental note for the breath to help support the awareness. Bring the mind more directly into contact with the actual experience. It's the same quality of awareness, relaxed, spacious, open, free. Not trying to control what's going on, not trying to change it, allowing things to come and go on their own. If the sensation that arises in the body is very pleasant, our conditioned tendency is going to be to try to cling to it, to try to make it stay, to have it, to keep it. If you feel that tendency arise, relax, open up. See if you can be with the sensation of pleasure without the clinging. if the experience that arises in the body is unpleasant or painful, then our conditioning will be to push it away, to get angry about it, to be afraid of it, to have mental and physical tension in relationship to it. Once again, if you see any of these reactions, see if you can release them. Come back to the direct experience of the moment. What is the actual sensation of the pain? Not lost in speculation, not comparing it to what you think ought to be there. Feeling it directly, not lost in interpretation or judgment. What's the actual experience? Is it burning? Is it twisting? Is it cold? Whether pleasurable or painful, note the sensation for a few moments. Observe to see if it changes in any way. Does it grow stronger? Does it grow weaker? Does it break apart? Does it disappear? Or does it stay exactly the same? Having made this observation, see if you can bring the attention back to the breath. Perhaps the sensation is still quite strong. It's pulling you. It's pulling your attention. That's fine. You can focus fully on the sensation, periodically returning to the home base or the anchor of the breath. If you find that you are fighting against the pain, that you're hating it, that you're growing more tense, it's better just to break posture, to change your posture, and then begin again. But see what happens when you don't relate to the pain according to your conditioning. be open to exploring it. What is it that is actually happening in this moment? If we have a painful sensation arise in the body, and we add to it a fearful anticipation of the future, or terrible self-judgment, then our painful physical sensation will change into great mental agony. What happens when we don't add any of these things? We're with the direct experience as it is appearing, relaxed, observing, learning. If pain does arise, look at just one small area within it. Don't try to take in every sensation that's happening in your back or in your knee, wherever the pain is. Look for the most intense point. Observe it. See how it changes, if it changes, as you watch it. Don't try to stay with painful sensation uninterruptedly for a long period of time. Keep bringing your attention back to the breath or back to hearing. To remember that felt sense of being relaxed, being mindful in a very natural way, with ease, not needing to be in control. Notice the difference between the physical sensation when it's experienced directly and when we experience it adding the future. This is the way it's going to be forever, pleasant or painful. See the difference between experiencing it directly in this moment or adding the past. See the difference between experiencing it directly in this moment and adding a story. Can you open to the experience in the moment as it is and constantly changing? allowing the attention to move between hearing, the breath, the sensations in the body. The breath becomes what we call the primary object. It's the anchor for our attention. We move to sensations when they're strong enough to take our attention away from the breath. We may spend much of a sitting simply with the breath. We may spend very little of a sitting with the breath because sensations are very strong. We allow the attention to move freely in this way, according to what's most natural. Being relaxed, being at ease is the key. Allowing the waves of pleasure and pain to come and go. Rest the attention in the awareness of all of these different changing experiences. Notice that you can be aware of very great pleasure in the body and very great pain in the body, and that awareness itself, the quality of mindfulness itself, can go anywhere. Mindfulness remains free and open and relaxed and spacious no matter what it's looking at. We cannot hold on to the pleasure. We cannot keep the pain from coming, but we can be aware. The goal is not to struggle against the pain. rather to have a clear and open awareness that can go anywhere. Not to be lost in our conditioning or our habits of mind, but rather to see for ourselves directly. What's the nature of pleasure? What's the nature of pain? What's the nature of awareness? If you feel a strong sensation somewhere in your body, get a brief sense of the rest of your body. Are you tensing up against it if it's a sensation of pain? Are you trying to push it away through the contraction of the rest of your body? Are you trying to hold on to a pleasant sensation somewhere? In either case, once again, relax. Relax your body. Take a deep breath. Relax your mind. You can gently open your eyes. See if you can bring the sense of being within your body, feeling the incredible world of sensation, being aware of all of its changes into the rest of your day.